So I'm not going to give you a workout in this video, but we are going to do an exercise in our mind. So for just a moment, I'm going to ask you to just drift off for a second. Close your eyes if you want to. You don't have to. Just imagine. And I want you to imagine yourself outside of the world you currently live in. And with that world, I want you to surrender something that we currently have the ability to do, and that's choose. In this new world, you don't have the ability to choose. You only go off your destiny. Regardless if it's good or bad, you create what you want in your destiny. And create whether good thoughts, your perfect body, the best job, all the money in the bank account that you desire, and what you can picture as being successful. Perhaps you see that in yourself. Do you imagine that world? Do you think you would be happy in this world? I mean, you have the best car, you have the best home, you have the best job, you have your perfect physique. My question is, do you know what happiness is? Can you make a choice whether to be happy or sad? We don't know, because in this world, we don't have choices. We have surrendered that wonderful power of choice. Now, pull yourself back from that world for a second. I want you to refocus on the world you currently live in. Would it surprise you if I told you that we currently, most of us, already live in that world? Now, not so much the world where we have the perfect physique, we have the best job and all the money, but in the world where we have surrendered our ability to choose. Now, bear with me for a second. I want you to stop for a second now, pull yourself back, and let's go into a new world. Let's go into a world where we embrace choice, where all of a sudden we've given ourselves a permission to say, my choices will affect my tomorrow, and I will decide which direction I take. I will make a conclusion that this will be my future, in spite of what all the setbacks have told me. In fact, where I was born, my pedigree, my upbringing, this has no merit. My race, my sexual orientation, no merit at all. In fact, none of that really matters. What matters are the choices that I decide to make. Not even my genetics play a part in these choices. In fact, if I want my ideal body, I make the decision to say, what pathway does somebody like me have to take in order to get there? If we truly knew there was a treasure at the end of a treasure map, wouldn't we follow it? Absolutely. But we have to believe that there's treasure behind that treasure map. A map means nothing if we don't believe the contents of it. We have to believe it exists, but then we make choices. So why do we look in the mirror and we give ourselves permission to accept the reality around us? We're back in the real world, right? We wake up. We allow the thoughts around us to tell us who we are. Our friends, our family, our loved ones, they instill thoughts in us. They penetrate our minds and they control our thoughts. And without our permission, we let them recreate the direction we want to go. But actually, it is with our permission. Because we've decided to listen. You see, that's a choice we made. A choice we made to say, I'm going to accept this negativity and I'm going to absorb it inside of my body and I'm going to make it my own. And I'm going to take that direction, regardless if it leads me down the path of doom. Why do we do that? We made a choice to fail. Can't we make a choice to succeed? We made a choice to eat bad things. Can't we make a choice to eat good things and all of a sudden recreate the being of ourselves that we can look in the mirror and say, you know what? It's possible. It's possible that I could get in the best shape of my life this year. It's possible that I can do things that other people told me I couldn't do. Who are they to define my own choices? It's up to me to recircuit my thinking. And you know what? That's obviously oftentimes the problem, is that we look in our brain and the circuits are off. And when the circuits are off, we're in the wrong direction. Even though we think this way, our circuits are already set to send us this way. Oh, I want to get into better shape. But because we listen to the negativities, whether in our own brain or whether in the surroundings around us, it's pulling us away from that direction. So I'm asking you today, recircuit your mind. Recircuit your brain, your thoughts, your ambitions, your choices, and everything that you do when you wake up. That way, when you focus on your goals, you're going to head directly to your target. You're going to find that treasure of what the ideal you is, the more successful being that you can be. And you're not going to look towards others for the permission to do so because you've already created a vision. Once you can give yourself the permission that you can make choices and you believe in your choices like a treasure map because it's taking you to a destination that you can see is better, your vision becomes stronger than somebody else's word. But you have to believe it first. Now, I understand the new year doesn't start until another couple of months, but you know what? Relentless Warriors already know our New Year's resolution already started. You see, when you set a goal, when you have a dream, or there's an ambition, and you write it down, you don't wait until you get to that date to make corrections to get there. You start right now. And that's what I'm asking you today. Give yourself the permission to make good choices. Give yourself the permission to say, I don't have to be this way anymore if I don't like my direction. I can change. We can change, but we have to give ourselves the permission first. And then once we do that, we'll find our surroundings of people that are more positive. And that's what we'll start to flood our brain with. Good things in the circuits that lead us to the direction that we want to become. Because everyone's of like mind going for that same direction of success. Whatever success is in our definition, it doesn't matter. The point is that positivity is going to slingshot us directly to that goal, that target, that treasure map, and everything that you define in yourself of being happier. Point is, you have to write it down. If you're watching this video, write it down in the comments section. What better way than doing it in front of a community of people that have like mind to say, if you're watching this video, you want something up here. You don't see yourself as being just normal, average, like every other person in society that just listens to all the garbage that goes into their brain, and they get led all the way down to the stray of the fields of nothingness. That's not you. That's not what you were here for. You were here to make a difference. But first you have to change you. And in order to do that, you have to set goals. If you write them down, you have now given yourself the permission. But now you've made yourself accountable. Make yourself accountable. Leave it in the comments section. Tell your friends that you trust. Tell your family members that have a like mind, that embrace the same ideas, the same goals, and same ambitions as you. And then completely report back to them and have them report back to you. But make your goals count. Because when we reach 2018, if we get there, and it's close, but once we start getting 2018, we have built a momentum long before anybody else has got there. They're going to wait until it comes. By that time, we have already driven ourselves to get into a brand new position. And that momentum, that steam is already rolling. And 2018 will be the best year of our life. You'll be in the best shape of your life. You'll be in a better position of your life. But better yet, you will be able to embrace, because you've given yourself the permission to basically harness the greatest power on this world that we have, and that's the power to choose. You have the choice to make those changes. I love you guys. I believe in you. This is your year. Thanks for watching. Always remember, eat healthy, train hard, most especially have fun. I'm Relentless Jake. You remember to stay focused, stay dedicated, and I'll see your beautiful faces tomorrow and next year. And I'm out. We are